the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. Waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, man, happy Friday. Hoping everybody's having a great day, a blessed day. Please punch that like button on your way in the building. We just hit 24,700 subs. We are 300 away from 25,000. Listen, this is the wifey's birthday weekend. So, I wasn't going to be live at all much, but I was able to carve out this morning stream because I was able to send her to the little shop, get her nails and her feet and her hands done. You know how, ladies like that stuff. I mean, I get mine done sometimes too, but, yeah, man, happy birthday to her. So while she's there, I decided that, hey, let me go live and hang out with y'all. We got a donation. You know what? Just like last year, let me do this. Please, y'all, don't send me no donations. Do not send me any donations today, okay? If you want to send a donation today, send it to her Cash App. Don't send it to me, okay? Send it to her Cash App and put a little message. Thank you for TDPHINSTALK. Put thank you for TD Fins talking your cash out. Why am I saying that? Thank you for TD Fins Talk, because y'all don't understand. TD Fins Talk wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that woman. I still remember, I had my little business going, a little small business, doing what I had to do, making ends meet, when I left corporate America. And I'll never forget whenever I told her, you know what, I want to, because I had already started the YouTube. And I said, you know what, I want to do this on a bigger scale. I want to do this bigger than my small business. And she said, baby, I support you. I'm here with you. I ride with you no matter what you decide. And if it wasn't for her having my back, I don't know if TD Fans Talk would even be close to what it is right now. I mean, y'all think about the countless hours of the streaming that I do. How do you think that's possible when I got these little rugrats running around? How do you think that's possible? So please, for the next 2 days, if I'm able to go live, don't send me no donations. Send them to her Cash App, which will be on the screen for if I'm able to do streams. Send it to, I don't give us $1, I don't give us $2. It doesn't matter. If you want to donate to this channel, please don't send it to me. Send it to her, because I remember last year when y'all showed her love. She is an emotional creature. She's very emotional. She was crying last year. So she was crying last year. She was crying yesterday because somebody sent her something from this channel. But yeah, show her love. She getting her nails and feet done right now. So that'll be pretty dope if she starts seeing love come through from the TD Finstalk family, because she is TD Finstalk. What's up, Lou? I see you, homie. Travis Kelsey, Lou. But yeah, so y'all mind me, I'm gonna have moments during the next 2 days where I'm just bringing her up because I want her to feel loved, and I know what she means to this channel. And if y'all know what she means to the channel, don't send me nothing. Please send it to her. Please send it to her. Okay. Beans Boy Twan said, whoa, you at 24K now? Almost 25. Almost 25. He said, great work. That's why I'm showing her love today. That's why the wifey gets all the love today. Because she the reason. I promise y'all. All right. Morning, TD and chat. Just wanted to say I appreciate y'all even when we argue. TD especially, thank you for giving me a morning option besides the knucklehead big note. Oh man. Thank you for being here and rocking with us. All right. I haven't done morning stuff in a while. So as of lately, I've been hopping on in the morning. It's been pretty cool. You'll have a YouTube trophy before you know it. I don't need no trophy. Just want to keep on building the community, making it bigger and better. This channel is on autopilot now. My next going in hard venture is going to be TD Sports Talk. It's going to be very important to me because it's time for me to get on that level and that page, like the people you see on TV, like Pat McAfee and all of those guys. Let my name be known. TD Sports Talk. I'm not just Miami Dolphins. I could talk sports. I could talk everything in the game. All right, so that's my next big venture. While I'm still rocking TD Fans Talk and supporting my team. So for those who want to support me and my ventures, go subscribe to TD Sports Talk because it's going to be officially seriously launching soon. All right. It's been a wild ride. Yeah. It's been a wild ride. It has. It definitely has been a wild ride, but one that's been very well worth it. Yeah, we can talk hurricanes on Sports Talk if it's relevant, But yeah, it's been a wild ride, but it's been very worth it because we're building something and it's a journey. And you know how I have life talks a lot of times. Sometimes we won't talk about the Dolphins. We'll just have life talks. That's the type of guy I am. That's what I'm about. I want to see, and this isn't sexist because the same with women, but I want to see men empowered, young men, mid-aged men, older men empowered, and not come complacent in life, because I understand how life can just sit your behind down, sit you still. Now, I'm real passionate when I say that, so y'all forgive me for what I'm about to do, but life will sit your ass down. Please forgive me for that. For anybody I offended, but I wanted to make sure you understood what I meant. It will sit you down as a man. It's not easy out here with the expectations you have and what you want to do. And a lot of people, a lot of men younger than me, my age, are going working 9 to 5s, busting their behind to make a life for not only themselves. In today's world, it's hard enough to take care of yourself out here, but some of us have families, small families, large families. Man, it's not, I understand, man. Day by day, some of us may have a family at home where you're trying to do your best, but your significant other may be holding it down as well, and it's just a lot that goes on in the world with men trying to be the best version of themselves, while at the same time removing all your own insecurities or immaturities, whether it be with relationships, your um, male urges, or your spiritual, journey, whatever it may be, man. Life is, man. And again, I try to exclude this to just men because women are going through things too. But I can speak more on men because I am one, and I can speak very vaguely on the woman experience because I'm not a woman. But I know as a young man growing up to be a mid 38-year-old now, I understand life more than I ever have, and ain't no man want to sit there and do the same thing over and over and just and that's why I try to encourage, man, find your plot, find your niche, find your avenue where you can have that journey and turn it into something lucrative so you could do more for yourself. At the end of the day, it's all money. It all comes down to your spirituality and your ability to take care of yourself and your life to where you can be as happy as you possibly can. But for men, a lot of that has to do with believing in God and making money to support your life. So salute to all my brothers that's out there 9 to 5. Salute to all my brothers who ain't even got a job trying to figure it out. Salute to all of them, because I know what you're thinking deep down inside. Dang, how can I do more? How can I get more? How can I? I'll just say this: don't stop asking yourself that, because once you stop asking yourself that, that's it. That's it. You're done and never be done. Never be done. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. When I had my little small business, it wasn't making what I was making in corporate America. Not even close. I'm in corporate America climbing the ladder, big dogging it. Oh, TD from Hollywood, Florida. I remember when on that same 10-year career job when I got my first check. I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling y'all, it was for insurance company. I remember when I got my first check. I got my first check. That boy said for 2 weeks, that thing said $800. I said, what? You can make $800 in 2 weeks? And this was fresh out of college, y'all. How my mind frame from where I'm from. I'm used to $9, $10 an hour jobs, working security, the juvenile detention facility I worked when I was in college. And I'm thinking I'm doing it with $500 every 2 weeks. And I graduate college and I'm in the insurance industry. My first check is 8 something. And I got health insurance and taxes, but I'm still blown away. Man, I'm balling. Not realizing I'm sorry, I don't know how much y'all making, but that ain't nothing in life. I thought I was balling. Thought I was balling. You start climbing that ladder and you're like, man, 3 years later, I'm making double what I started. 3 years after that, I'm making triple what I started. And you're like, you're living, then you go and I lived in a different state than I grew up in. Then I go back home and I see people graduated with me still at that $9-10 an hour place in a higher cost of living. And you're like, this ain't what people want in life. Exposure is everything. And I stepped off of corporate America and I started my own thing and I wasn't making nearly. But my wife had my back, man. I'm going to tell y'all now. Hillary had my freaking back whenever I stepped out there. And here I am today. I'm being honest with y'all. Here I am today, and I have literally put my small business on the back burner, letting it do the little. It's doing even less now because I put it on the back burner, and God done blessed me to have a platform that outdoes everything that I've ever done. Outdoes everything that I've ever done, and it's going to continue to grow because He's blessed me every year with opportunities. It's just crazy. Every year with opportunities. Every month with opportunities, every this and that with opportunities. Every week I look in my inbox, Bleacher Report. Can you come back on? We want to give you this. Commercials. Hey, can we use your clip? And we want to give you $2,000 for that was 3 seconds. This sponsor, hey, we want to give you this every month just to promote this. And then on top of it, the people that love the product that we provide on this channel spending their hard-earned money to say thank you, TD, with $1, $2, $5, 20, 50, 100, more. God is good, man. But you know what? Wait, hold on. I said God is good, but when I pick up my baby girl, it reminds me that God is great. But my wife, man, that's why I told y'all, do not donate to me today. Please use that Cash App. Like, man, let me give TD $5 for showing love, for always doing this. Please send it to the wifey for her birthday because I want her to be showered. Not just by me, because that's going to happen, but by our Fiends family, because if it wasn't for her, this wouldn't be going down this way. It would not be going down this way. And I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know what type of situation y'all are in, fellas. But one of the most important things in life is to have that woman behind you that believe in you. Not just gonna sit there and question and doubt everything that you do, but one that really believe in you, man. It ain't no, and that's the big winner, man. That's the big winner, and I'm appreciative. All right. And she just texted me. She said, "What's going on? I'm getting birthday cash apps, LOL, hearts, smiles, crying. Tell everyone I said thank you so much. You don't have to do this." See, and then in moments like that, I love when the wife is feeling like that because I know how she feeling right now, and she probably sitting right there, and the lady doing her feet, and she probably crying, and the lady like, "Am I doing a bad job?" Oh my gosh, man. Thank y'all who sent her something, man. I love y'all. I appreciate that. All right. But again, please don't donate to me today. Send it to her if you can. Wait, OG, TD is today Hillary birthday. Technically, it is officially tomorrow, but I got to sneak in a stream. So I want to go ahead and have an opportunity to show her some love right now. Hopefully I can get another stream in late tonight or tomorrow, but it's going to be birthday time mode for her. I got so many things set up for her, so she going to be constantly on the go, and sometimes I ain't got to be with her, and if the kids ain't too much, I'm going to jump in on a live like I'm doing now. But real talk, man, like I said, man, fellas, even fellas, man, sometimes Cash App's on the screen, SL Flame. Sometimes, real talk, man. And this is where I want to open up to my fellas. Oh, here she go. Hey, baby. She in the comment section. Y'all got me crying in the salon like a lunatic. Wow. Y'all are everything and more. And I love each of you and this community deeply. Thank you for thinking of me today. Love you, baby. Now get out of here. This ain't for you. This for the real ones. No Cowboy fans allowed. Oh man. Thank you, Ronnie. Get out of here. We talking. We talking. Hey, we ain't trying to make this about you, even though I am. Oh man, I gotta get my voice back 100%, y'all. Y'all still hear the raspiness in it? Man, I'm trying. Um, but yeah, fellas, this is the moment where I want to extend my arm out to some of y'all, man. Again, I might get a lot of requests, so I'm gonna try to get to everybody. And if I don't, I'm sorry, but I just gotta, use what God has given me as a gift. And make sure that I use it for the right reason. If any of y'all, want to chat it up, hit me up on IG, DM me on IG. And when I say chat it up, I got to be transparent with you. I'm not just trying to chat it up as your friend right now. I'm not trying to chat it up as, hey, what up, buddy? Hey, cool, this and that, and this. All right. If you want to chat it up about life, and maybe I got a suggestion on, how you can scheme what you're trying to accomplish. Or have you ever considered this? Have you ever considered that to accelerate this or accelerate that? A lot of times you have to build a circle of networking to accomplish your goals. You have to build a circle of I'll use the word scheming, and not in a bad way. So hit me up. Hey man, this is what I'm going through. I'm trying to get out of this situation because I want to pursue this, or I want to try to do that. And maybe I may be able to offer some advice. Now I ain't sending nobody no money because I done got done in last year that way. I ain't never tell y'all this. I ain't telling wife this. But anyway, I've been getting some Cash App requests. Hey TD, I've been watching you for a long time. I'm struggling. Can you send this for gas? Can you send that? And for a long time, I've actually been sending them. Like, hey man, hope all is well. Here come 20, here come 40, here come 60. Hey man, my lights. I've been sending some people some stuff, just trying, if somebody reach out, if I can, this is just the type of person I am. If I can help, I will. If I can't. And then I found out, you know, somebody was doing that with different accounts and stuff after I had sent it before. So I need to offer what God has gifted me, and that's my words and wisdom. And I don't know it all, but I might know something you don't know. You might know something I don't know. So it's networking. It's networking and stuff like that that gets you far. And it's small things, man. It's small things, guys. The things you can do in life whenever you work with others instead of trying to do it all by yourself is unreal. Shout out to the homie Engraving in the building. Ooh, that's the homie, man. Hey, man, Engraving, man. I gotta give it to you. You down bad a little bit. Don't be acting like you good. Baltimore Ravens can't do nothing. They done wasted Lamar's entire rookie contract. Now they don't want to pay the man. He probably gonna go somewhere else. And even if you keep him, it's gonna be hard to win regardless, because you couldn't win when he wouldn't get money. And what make you think he gonna win when he get the money? Oh man, boy, oh boy. Oh man, I'm good. And yeah, they sure do waste the whole thing, man. Oh no, what's gonna be worse is if y'all actually give him a contract, y'all gonna get Russell Wilson. Y'all gonna get Kyler Murray, because that's what they about to do. I'm gonna be honest, the best thing for y'all is to trade him. Y'all need to go get a regular traditional quarterback, create a regular offense, because y'all obviously ain't willing to spend big money to put weapons around them. Just get you a traditional offense and load the defense. You might have a better chance to Flacco this thing. Flacco it again. That's it. That's the formula. Go Flacco it, bro. Go get that Super Bowl doing it the Flacco way. Y'all don't know how to do it with a dynamic weapon. So just do it the way you know how to do it. Go Flacco it. Oh, man. Yeah, they wanted to play games. Now you're in trouble, bro. All right, let me see. I think we just got a donation. And again, if you donate, thank you, but I prefer you to send it to the Cash App to the wife. But TD, as soon as Flores was fired, the rebuild, as we know, it failed, and we should have kept our young talent and got rid of the old talent. Y'all need to understand the rebuild didn't fail when Flores got fired. The rebuild failed when Greer didn't hit on Austin Jackson and Noah Igbenogany and a still question mark with Tua. That's when the rebuild failed. That's when the rebuild failed. This was before Flores fired. We just didn't know it yet because we were hoping that those guys could turn the corner and be legitimate starters. It's one thing to miss in the draft, but you can't miss the first draft class of a rebuild. That's the class you can't miss, the first one, because you won't know that you missed for 2 or 3 years, so you'll keep on building as if you hit. But then when you find out, oh, we missed on the first one, all the next 2 years plans are a little worse than they should have. Yeah, you don't even see him on the field. Tua the only one on the field, and even he don't be on there all the time. Austin Jackson can't get right, and Noah, he done started 2 games in his career. He probably started like 5 or something that we don't know about, but 2 is what we might as well say. We literally blew 2 in a possible 1 first-round picks. For real talk. We literally blew it. 2 first-round picks in a possible 1. And you always have to look at the players that need to be replaced, not depth. You got to look at players. We all knew. I educated y'all like for the last 4 years. We got to start looking for Xavier Howard's replacement, and we got to hit on it. They went and got Noah. At least you went to go look for his replacement. That means you understand how to build a team. You're doing it right. You're drafting in the first round a corner so that he can replace him eventually. And at the max, you want him to sit behind him for 2 years. But Noah was such a train wreck. They failed, and we failed. We got it wrong. So now we can't move on from X, and we had to re-up his contract. Why do y'all think they fought the whole time? They didn't want to pay X. Y'all saw tooth and nail twice. Yeah, mama, good. They fought tooth and nail twice. Same thing. You bring in Hunter Long, you're hoping, I like this kid. Hopefully he can replace Gesicki. You failed. You didn't want to franchise tag Gesicki. You were hoping that Hunter Long came in and pressed and you developed them and you didn't have to franchise Gesicki, and now you saved $10 million and you failed. So you had to franchise Gesicki. Laramie Tunsil, that was the big trade of it all. You got all those assets, but the number one thing you were responsible of doing was replacing him. You drafted Austin Jackson, and you failed. So what did you have to do? Go give a guy big money anyway just to sit there while your draft pick is still on the roster. You failed. All of this while trying to find the franchise quarterback. Here we are in year 4, and we don't know if we succeeded nor failed. And the odds are you probably failed. Y'all got to think about that. For the most part, we're still hoping for a miracle that Tua becomes the franchise quarterback because there are no signs that he will be. All we've seen have been flashes. But what young quarterback doesn't flash? Now, there are some that don't, but many of them do. Zach Wilson had flashes. And some flash more than others. But that still doesn't mean they materialize into franchise quarterbacks. Think about all the young quarterbacks in the last 10 years. Think about all the young quarterbacks in the last 10 years. Who's actually been a success? How many successes have there been? There really hasn't been as many as people actually think when they think about it. We might can name 10 right now, but ladies and gentlemen, in the last 10 years, that's 10 out of 200. And that's what we don't think about. That's 10 out of 200 at least. If the Dolphins alone in the last 10 years is probably responsible for 10 themselves. What did he say? Dang, the chat went by so fast, I missed it. Where's the best spot to hit you up at? Instagram. Now, remember, my Instagram be so loaded, man. Every time, like, watch this. I finally clear my Instagram yesterday. And look at this. 19 messages already. Literally yesterday, I finally cleared my Instagram late last night. And I got 19 messages right now. So sometimes it'd be 2-3 days before I check my Instagram messages because it's work to clear it all day, every day, and respond to everybody. That's the hardest part about what I do is the 15 Twitter messages a day and requests, in a day, 50 to 60 Instagram messages. I get 100 Facebook messages a day, but I don't check Facebook. I don't look at Facebook anymore. I don't do any of that. And I don't like it because for some reason I can't get them to stop sending me girls talking about, hey, how are you? Sorry, I reached the wrong person, but are you single? And all kind of crazy stuff. I ain't like, God dog, Facebook, clean that crap up. All in my inbox. Click on my link to see exclusive this and that. Like, gosh, man, like Facebook. No, I don't even go on Facebook no more. My wife told me, man, 100 people messaged you on Facebook about your birthday and you ain't responding to none of them. I don't go on Facebook. I ain't ignoring people. I don't go on there no more. People message you about cereal and people, hey TD, I got 2 tickets to the Buffalo game. You wanna go? Man, bro, I'm just seeing this a week and a half later. Sorry. What, man? I don't know, man. Yeah, I know it's bots, but still, it's just all in my inbox. It gets annoying. I get 200 of them, and when you're trying to delete them, then you click on one and be like, oh, Lord, no. Oh, man. But yeah, man. Those are, yeah, I know. Russia, all that. Yeah, I know. I don't even care what it is, but I can't even go on Facebook no more. So I don't do that. I don't even stream on Facebook no more. I used to stream on all those platforms. I don't even send it to Facebook anymore. I just don't use Facebook. So Instagram, Twitter, my troll account. I just like having fun on there and get on people's nerves. That's a whole different personality of me. But Instagram is where I take care of most of my real business. Most people send me messages and stuff like that. So hit me up on IG. And again, serious conversation. You know, hey, if you, man, don't be too proud. If you 50, TD, I'm going through this. I'm trying to accomplish this. Here's my barriers. Here's my roadblocks. And I ain't got all the answers, but maybe I can steer you in the right direction. Or as you have you considered X, Y, or Z, because It's a lot of resources out here for us, man, that people just need the knowledge of knowing. And it's just a matter of knowing. Don't think you know everything, because I don't. ESPN will announce it soon, Brady to the Dolphins. Yeah, that would be groundbreaking. We're gonna have to cancel the whole wife birthday weekend. but oh my God, that's why I love that woman, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody just said ESPN is about to announce Brady to Miami, right? I said, man, that'll be epic. So we're gonna have to cancel the wife's birthday weekend. Some of y'all in y'all head thought I was joking. And some of y'all in y'all head will automatically be like, no, TD, take care of the fam. We'll hear your. But she would want me, Brady, to my. Oh, no, that cancel everything we do and go live. You know, they want to hear from you. That's who she is. It ain't you put that before my birthday. She'll be mad if I don't go live. She would be mad if I didn't go live. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We could be date night and breaking news. Oh no! Let's just push the movie to this time. Go live. This is huge. Wow, that's who she is, man. I love this woman. That's why I don't send me no money. Show her the love. She makes this channel, man. My wife would divorce me. Listen, man. Hey, but if that's the kind of wife you got, it is what it is. Don't look at my situation of, oh, I wish I had that. Still cherish your queen, even if she's not that type of person. Do not make the stuff that I'm telling you right now as if a competition or squaring your own wife up like, oh, well, mine wouldn't, or blah, blah, blah. No, you love your queen. And I promise you, you're going to get what you want eventually in life, especially in just give your queen what she wants. Because guess what? I may want to stream it, but if she was like, nah, let's go, I'm going with the wife. So don't make it about that. I'm very cautious with stuff like that, because that's one of the biggest mistakes in relationships are comparing others' relationships to your own. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. And y'all think it's just all great over here in the TD household. I mean, we make it as great as we can, but it ain't like I don't ever get mad at her. She don't get mad at me. Now, it don't happen often when I think about it, because we live our life to just take care of each other. But really, we probably argue, if anything, about the kids. You know, you going too hard on the boys. No, I'm not. No, that can be an argument. Stuff like that. But at the same token, do not compare, because your girl or your wife wouldn't do that. That don't make her any less than. Okay? So please, that is a big mistake in a relationship. Okay? And maybe you can grow to that point. Whatever. But yeah, don't look at it like that. Well, my wife would divorce me. Well, you know what? Then your behind better be out there going on the thing with her. Because I would, all right? We already lost a first and third for Brady. Might as well sign him now. Great point. Oh, man, I didn't think of it that way. Oh, man. Didn't think of it that way. Man, that's a real woman of support, to push her husband to see him do great. My baby got it. I'm lucky, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Don't sit here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm lucky to have number one, a God-fearing woman. I mean, we all on our spiritual journey, but I can tell you she's so far ahead of me, and I just admire her sometimes. I need to be more active in my journey, my spiritual journey like her. But I got a God-fearing woman. And yeah, she's highly invested in my success because it's our family success. And above all, man, my wife's the type, hey, when are we going to have a business meeting and talk about what's next? You know, I think we should revamp TD FANSTALK and give you all this new, nah, because she going to be spending money. I'm telling you, all this is her. All of this is her. You should get your TV in the back. You get your fridge, Dolphin logo, and this is all her. Oh my God, like past these bins over here that you see lined up, it's like a mini dolphin closet, like a out, not a closed door or nothing, but like a closed stand of all dolphin stuff. It's man, that's all her, man. But yeah, she wasn't wrong. But yeah, man, that's man, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm grateful for her. So again, don't send me no donations. That cash app on the screen, show her love. Show it TD the closet. Man, I can't move the camera because I always have an issue. Excuse me. I mean, like I can't, I mean, I'm just gonna give a little glimpse if I can, like try to shift it a little. But hopefully y'all saw some of that. It's like jerseys and clothes and stuff of Dolphins lined up. I don't know if y'all saw it. Hopefully you saw a little bit of it, but now I'm gonna have to focus my camera, and I done knocked off the balancer a little bit, so I get it together. Oh crap, I hate it because I need to see my NFL. All right, let me focus it. Hopefully that's better. I don't know. I'll fix it later. I hate moving that camera. We saw it. Y'all saw, I saw what y'all saw just now on the replay. Y'all saw a little bit of it, but TD, what camera do you use? A Canon Rebel SL2. They came out with the SL3. Don't get that. I'm telling you. SL2 EOS Rebel. You can get a nice kit for about $800. Camera's like a $600, $650, $700 camera, but you can get the kit with the stands, extra lenses, and focuses and stuff like that. I mean, this camera I do for live, but this camera, man, I could be 500 feet away, 1,000 feet away, and zoom in on a house's numbers. It's crazy how nice it is. But yeah, this is one of my, matter of fact, my sister bought me this camera. My oldest sister purchased this camera for me because when I started the YouTube and my wife was getting all this stuff, I remember they were having conversations, and she said, you know what, he really going in on his what he want to do. I want to support that. And she actually sent this camera. She ordered this camera. Well, she kind of like, what's a great camera? She made it seem like she was going to do it and what she would do. I said, well, this is what, because I at the time I didn't mix my personal life money with the channel. I made sure whatever y'all sent me on the channel went to the channel. So I said, right now I'm saving up with donations and stuff to get this specific camera. And she sent it to me. But what I didn't know about this camera, okay, so you got $800 for the camera, right? But then I don't want to move the wire too much, so I ain't even gonna show you. But there's a this camera can't work on its own. It's a powerful camera. You need a, you know how people be like a gaming card and all that, but this one needs like a 4K, what is it called? Cam link, Delgado Cam link or whatever. And that is about $299 for just this little chip thing. Then you need a special cord for it as well. So that's that. So the camera is pretty, you can get you everything you need with the camera for about 1K. All right. Is it? Yeah, it's a video capture card, but this one is for the USB into HDMI as well. All right. Mini HDMI to the cam link. Exactly. Mini to the cam link to the computer. Turning it into a USB, because the computer that I have, the MacBook Pro, don't have the HDMI input. So I have to convert it into a USB, which goes into a ThinkPad. It's a lot of equipment. I think those who know. It's a lot of equipment. So same thing with the mic. The mic is a lot of equipment too, because the mic is powerful. It ain't just a regular USB or nothing like that. It's actual, you know. So I gotta have the dock for that, the focus right. I have to have a cloud lifter to amplify the power on it. It's and I didn't notice. It was one thing at a time. I didn't notice. It's like I bought this mic. Oh, it don't work. I need a focus right. I bought the focus right. Well, you don't get enough volume on the focus right without a cloud lifter. I got to get a cloud lifter, and all of these things is 200, 150. And the mic alone, this mic is $400. This mic is one of the industry best. Go look at your favorite artists. Go look at every podcast out there that's big. Everybody's using this mic. This is the mic that everybody uses. Some of the best songs of history have been recorded on this mic, so that's what made it famous. And this is the industry standard. Put it like that. Top of the line in industry standard. Shure SM7B, yes. To the cloud lifter to the Focusrite, Scarlett 212 to the computer. Geraldo gets it. He got the exact setup. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. See, but I didn't know anything about all this. I got the mic because they say it was the best. Then I've never even tuned the mic. Like I can get beautiful. Like this, when I first got the mic, everybody was like, "Oh, you sound amazing," but I haven't even done their settings in the back of this mic. Like taking this little cap off, their settings, and I haven't even tuned it up the way that some people have. But yeah, I ended up getting two of these. I got two of these mics. This one and got another one, just in case, because when I got the Scarlett, it comes with two inputs. So I bought two of these mics. I only use one. Matter of fact, I don't know where it is. Bam. I'm tripping. I forgot it wasn't even in the box. I got it in this case thing down here. So I got two of them because just in case, later on when I do sports talk, because at some point I want to get to the point where I'm renting out a studio space for my all sports. Because I want to drive to work one day. I want to drive to the studio one day, just like Skip and Shannon them drive in the FS1, Stephen A drive in the ESPN. At some point, if I can grow the channel big enough, get my sponsorship the way I got this channel, because I can studio this channel with the revenue that I make now. But why? I love it doing it at home. Breaking news, I'm right there. But my all sports channel, I want to make it like, a morning or evening show where I drive into the studio. So I want to have extra mics and different things like that. Preparing for it. But yeah, man. I gotta say thank you to every single one of y'all though. Somebody was like, TD big money. This is what hard work does. I grind on this channel. As a result of grinding, y'all show me love. Y'all show me love. Amica said unnecessary overhead, TD. Well, right now it is. But whenever I start hiring contributors and analysts to be on camera, I don't want them coming to my house. I don't want them around my family. So when that transpires, it won't be unnecessary overhead. They'll be coming into the studio, being next to me or doing their own show or whatever it may be. I got bigger visions for this. I got bigger visions. I ain't in no rush. It's about the process. And the problem is so many people are more focused on how do I get more money now to feel better and be better. Man, the 10 years you waste on how to get it now, you could have put 10 years in and have it now and say, man, it was a journey, but it was worth it. But sitting there hoping, how do I get it now? You ain't never going to get it. You're going to be wasting years of building it. You're going to be wasting building years. Don't waste them years. Most things that's now is illegal or don't last or as rare as it can be. Why take that path? Why take that path, man? But no, TD ain't balling. All these kids I got to take care of, I ain't balling. But How are you able to get a camera, mic, and all of that? I had to use my own money. Y'all bless this channel. Y'all bless the work I put in. I don't apologize about the donations I get. I'm putting in hard work. I'm appreciative of the donations I get. I'm appreciative. But I don't apologize. And you know what? The thing that I love the most about this channel, we got people that's mature enough to recognize that when I contribute to TD Fins Talk, at least I see where that money going. At least I see where that money is going. I didn't have this MacBook Pro when I first started. I had my old damn, what kind of computer was that? I had my old HP that didn't have enough RAM and stuff. Truth be told, this MacBook Pro ain't got enough RAM either, but I'm going to go to Best Buy soon and double it, have them go in and double the RAM to process more. But I didn't have this MacBook Pro that helped me actually do bigger and better things and edit certain things. I didn't have all these monitors. I didn't have this second computer that y'all never see that I keep the score and all the stats up while the game going, the TV up here and all that. I didn't have all this stuff. And this ain't me saying, oh, I got all this. This ain't nothing to me. This is TD Fins Talk. This belongs to all of us. This belongs to all of us. TD, what you stream on OBS? I don't. First of all, that's one of the reasons I don't stream on OBS, because when I first started, I didn't have the computer that could handle OBS, YouTube at the same time. It was a massive lag, right? OBS, you can be more creative, right? But then StreamYards came out. It's just too simple. I can do more with OBS, but is it necessary? I've mastered StreamYards and it got everything that I want with the exception of one thing, which I can still incorporate, but I'll have to spend another $3,000, and that may be my next biggest investment on the channel, a soundboard with sound effects. That's the one thing that I've wanted. I mean, man, I've already got I got 3 of these Stream Decks. I want to use them. I'm waiting on. Come on, StreamYards, get Stream Deck compatible. I got like 3 of those. Sound effects, this and that. Oh, you can play the commercial, do that, all of that. I have that stuff, but it don't go with StreamYards. It would go with OBS, but at the same token, then I would have to do a whole nother makeup. So I just need a sound board. Just get an iPad. I do have an iPad. I have that for the channel too. This smudgy screen, right? I have that iPad. Y'all don't understand. I got a lot of the stuff, but the iPad, the StreamYard, it ain't gonna come through. With StreamYard is what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna come through. So I would need a soundboard and hook the decks to it. Recommendation of best YouTube video that explains the best way to set up channel. Well, that is a massive video. Setting up a channel, you need a video alone just for the mic. You need a video alone just for the camera. You need, so I don't know anybody that has one video. I mean, I'm sure you could find it on YouTube. Maybe I'll create one day. Maybe I'll create one day. So yeah, that's I may do that. I may create it one day, because it's a lot about this that I love to show other people that are trying to do it. And another thing, one of the things I'm really passionate about, but I'm kind of like hesitant. Like sometimes I be wanting to say, hey, all y'all creators, let's have a conversation. And let's bounce off certain things that some of us may know that some of us may not know, because I told y'all this before, and I'll keep it brief, but I kind of like be feeling bad, but I don't want to get in nobody else's business, because I know, like, it's accounts out there that have 200,000 subscribers, right? And little old TD got 25,000. I know that I am maximizing resources 10 times better than them. Like bringing in resources. You see what I'm saying? Because what you don't know, you don't know. And I'm from a sales background, so a lot of y'all starting YouTube channels, a lot of y'all doing stuff, and I see some of my padres out here, my brethren out here, doing their thing, but they're not leveraging it to maximize. And what I'm saying, not the content, but even brand deals and all of the opportunities that's out there, because it's a dog eat dog world, even in this arena. I mean, if somebody called, like Pete is in the comment section right now, if Pete got a channel and TD got a channel, somebody might email Pete and say, hey, we want to do a partnership with you. Every shirt you sell, we'll give you $5. Or every sign up you get, we'll give you $25. And they're promoting the same brand I'm promoting, Dell. They're promoting Dell Computer. TD's promoting Dell Computer. 10 of y'all bought a Dell Computer because you saw Pete promoting it. 10 of y'all, so Pete made $250. But TD for 2 weeks been negotiating a contract. All right, you want me to promote for you? I need $3,000 a month for 5 months. And I'll make sure I pre-roll you and mention you at halftimes. So here I am getting $3,000 a month. And I'm only selling 10 computers a month. Helping them sell 10 computers a month, because it don't matter how many I sell. Nobody can buy one, but they sending me my $3,000 a month. But Pete over here getting $250 in the first month for selling 10. And then the second month he only sell 4 and he get $100. Third month he sells 6 and he get $150. In 6 months, Pete done made $500. And in 6 months, I done got $18,000. Y'all see what I'm saying? And sometimes I be seeing my partners out here getting their first deals or whatever it may be. And I know what they've been offered, because the same person 2 years ago, because there's levels to it, same person offered me. Well, we want to do sign-ups. Sorry, I don't do sign-ups. You can pay up front and I'll dedicate this. Let me give. But I'm also in sales. I can sit there on the phone and tell them how I'm going to pitch their product. And then I'm very selective on the product that I select. There's so many people that have called and offered way more buku money, but my audience ain't going to do that. My audience don't want to deal with that. I don't want to advertise your privacy protector, 6 months free, but after that it's a $99 charge automatic. My people ain't down for that. I don't want to present that to my people. Yeah, but we'll pay you $4,000 a month. Yeah, but that don't suit what my audience is. I want something they can either enjoy or benefit. Think about what we do. Think about some of the ones we promote. You can either have fun. Some of it is risk-free. Mojo, risk-free. You ain't got to put no money at all. They're just trying to promote their company. They're only in Jersey, but you help TD out when you go sign up for Mojo. And you ain't got to put no money. Yeah, let's do business. Matter of fact, I may not even charge you as much, because you see what I mean? So that's why I tell y'all, supporting our sponsors supports the channel. You ain't required to put money in, but you can at least go sign up. And some of you may enjoy the game or prize pick or whatever it may be and play. I actually enjoy prize picks. I play. My wife plays. She loves it. Bet US if you're one of those people who like spreads and all this and that. There you have it. There you have it. But back to the point at hand. 6 months, I've gotten 18 grand off of one sponsor while you're over here spending your hard-earned time trying to push it, and you done made $500. But you got to understand what you're asking for and what the value of your channel is as well. So I've helped some guys. I've reached, and then on top of it, I've even helped some people and say, hey, I got some other people that you may want to speak to. They got good channels. They can promote it. And I send them over. Some people have gotten the deal. Some people haven't. I mean, y'all look at this channel, right? Look at everybody that we promote on this channel from an advertising standpoint. Then you're blessed to get the same, if not better, opportunity for the roundtable. Then you're blessed to get, if not better, your compadres the same deals that's on the roundtable. Let it sink in. Think about all of y'all. Let that sink in. God is good. He's great. And this is why I tell y'all about networking. Now, all of a sudden, one of your Padres got a deal when they see that you brought them deals. Hey, I got a whole bunch of guys, and now we all got a new deal. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to drop this whole conversation. The saddest part about it all is in our own community, I'm the type of person that wants everybody to be blessed, but even some people ruin their blessings. And I'll leave it at that. Some people ruin their blessings because of whether it's jealousy or whatever it may be. And I'll leave it like that when they could just be getting blessed. Oh man. But anywho, God is good. God is good. He's great. And above all, being at this stage in my life, it ain't even close to enough. I got so many plans, so much bigger and better stuff, man. I got so much in store, so much me and my wife want to do. And I'm looking forward to it. It ain't a rush, but I'm looking forward to it. But I have to say, man, I could have never have done this or even been on my way doing what we are doing, because I ain't accomplished nothing yet, without that woman, without my best friend, without my girl, without my boo, without my love, that's my girl, man. Y'all don't even get it. That's my baby. Without her, she has always had my back. Always. And I'm blessed, man. I thank God for her as much as I can. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And you know, she feels the same way about me, that she's blessed because of the man I am as well. Because I ain't always been a perfect man. Y'all gotta understand. TD, man, I got my life isn't like all these peaches and cream right now. And right now in my life, I'm going through the best stage of my life. But I was young. You know, I'm a grown man that's been divorced, and thank God allowed me to remarry. I've made mistakes. I've done good things. I've been torn down. I've torn people down. Life is life, but you pick yourself up, you be a better version of yourself, and you get over what others have done to you, all of that stuff, and you try to be the best version of yourself. I'm not perfect, but that ain't gonna stop me from trying to be the best version of myself that I possibly can be. Best version of myself. And what does that mean? Taking accountability for myself. When somebody do you wrong, instead of recognizing they did you wrong and feeling better about it, bossing up and saying, screw what they did to me and how that impacted me. How did I impact the situation? And I still want to be better. I have every right to be a victim, but I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be a victim. I want to take accountability for my part in everything in life and try to become a better man. And I know I'm a better man because I do things in my life now and I don't do things in my life now that I would have done in the past or I wouldn't have done in the past. And now I'm making good grown man decisions, not little boy decisions with insecurities. I'm making grown man decisions and recognizing that God bless me to have a good thing. And I can't blow a great thing. And he blessed me with my wife, and that is a good thing. He blessed me with my children. That is a good thing. He blessed me with opportunities, and that is a good thing. In a pandemic, in an economy that's going crazy, in a world that we've never experienced prices the way that they are now, I could have easily afforded. I could have easily have found myself, I'm making some money, but not enough, and been on the streets. Easily. Y'all don't understand. And and I'll share this with y'all because this is like a testimony because I love sharing this because it's the truth. Even me and my wife, we love God so much. How do I even say it? It's like we love God and believe in his power so much because like we're tithers in our church, right? We tithe. We 10% everything, right? Like think about time, like think about being in a situation where you can't pay all your bills. But if you don't pay your tithes, you can pay all your bills. And me and my wife, we done been through it all. We done had moments where we didn't pay our tithes and pay our bills, and we just steady, like, I mean, I'm talking about moments like 6-7 years ago. Like we steady just, oh, how we gonna get to Friday? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? We making money, but it's all going out and this and that. Like we've been through a life of not paying our tithes, right? And it's like hell. And I'll never forget that day because we lived in Dallas. We went to the Potter's house, and I'll never forget we had the exact amount of money to pay our bills. Like it was almost like over $2,000 in our account to pay every single bill. And you know, our tithes was something like 600 or something like that, or whatever it is, right? And rent ain't gonna get paid if we pay our tithes. So we know our usual, and I never forget sitting there hearing that word. And you know, people say prosperity preaching and all that. I don't look at it like that way. No matter what agenda a church have, it's about your relationship with God. I never forget we were led to go ahead and pay our tithes, and not only pay our tithes, but pay more. I ain't talking about from the preacher saying, hey, if you give this, you'll be blessed. No, we were led to, right? Because nothing else would work. And I remember saying, we're going to be all right no matter what anyway, right? I never forget, we left that church and we drove under the first bridge by the church. And I remember the sky at the moment. Like when I drove like 5 minutes leaving the church, going under this bridge, I felt this feeling come over my life where I'm not worried anymore. I'm putting this all in God's hands. Like I literally had a moment in my own life where I let it go, and my wife said it, and I said, I was just thinking that. I promise to y'all, in the last 6 years, me and my wife have never been more blessed in our life than paying our tithes. I'm telling y'all, like, it's so crazy. How are we gonna pay the tithes? Every time. I ain't trying to take y'all to go pay your tithes, whatever, right? And another thing, and I seen that in the comment section, tithes is not biblical. We don't pay our tithes because God said give the 10%. We pay our tithes as a sacrifice. We're not going off of what the preachers preach, this biblical thing of give to the storehouse. I know what the word says, and I don't believe it is. So I'm in agreement with you. But we make sure that when we pray and we present it to God as a gift of sacrifice, just like he sacrificed for us to give us grace and mercy. We don't put it, so we've decided our 10% is a gift of sacrifice, not tithes like that. I know I've been using the word tithes, right? But as a gift of sacrifice, not as an obligation, because if y'all knew us now, we don't even give 10, we give more than that. We give more than that. And Demetrius said it is biblical. And this is why, Demetrius, it doesn't matter to us whether it is or not. Because you see what we do? We're giving more and as a sacrificial gift. So we ain't got to get caught up in the argument of religion of it's biblical, it ain't biblical. All right, we can eliminate that. We give a gift as a sacrifice, just like he did for us. And my life hasn't been more blessed. Anything. Oh man, this looks like it's gonna be like we used to be like, how are we gonna get through next Friday? Now we're sitting there like this might be a tough road 7 months from now because we budget out a year. We got yearly budgets. This might look a little tough 7 months from now. We're so blessed that we talk about how it might get tough 7 months from now, and then a week later, oh, never mind. Never mind. I mean, it's crazy. And this is my testimony. So don't say, oh my God, please stop, dude. Don't stop. Don't try to tell me that I can't testify on this platform that God gave me. You watching it for a reason. So I can lose subscribers, whatever it may be, but ain't nobody in this world gonna ever stop telling me to stop me from talking about God. That ain't gonna happen. I don't care what you believe in, because guess what? I respect whatever you believe in. That don't bother my relationship with you. Ain't nobody in this world gonna ever tell me I can't talk about my faith. Ever. Now that's something I fight about. My freedom to talk about God blessing me and my relationship with him and how I love him. Ain't nobody ever gonna tell me that. Religion is fake. Religion is, hey, that's fine. I ain't ever gonna stop me from doing that. Ever. And I ain't perfect. I sin. And I try my best every day not to. But that's why he sent his son, because he know we couldn't live up to his expectation. I ain't perfect. So don't try to peg me as this. Oh, he want to act like he a Christian, but then he pick on this person and do that. I ain't perfect. He ain't done with me yet. But he also told me in his word that he ain't expecting me to be like him. He wants me to live my life and strive to be like him. That's why he sent his son, because he knew we couldn't. But that don't mean I just live a reckless life because, hey, God know we can't, so I'll be reckless because he know that's what. No, that ain't what I'm saying. So anyway, as I finish testifying, thank you, Lord. But yeah, man, our sacrifices, and what we do for others as well, the church and everything, and families and people that reach out that may need help, whether we can or not. I think that God rewards that type of behavior. I think he rewards that type of behavior because we, like, when you think about it, man, I'm going to tell y'all now, ain't no tougher decision. There ain't no tougher decision than having bills to keep a roof over your head and giving a sacrifice to your faith. It can become a tough decision, but now it ain't even a question. Now we know we going to pay him even if we got to go into that bridge. It ain't even a question now, because at the beginning, we teetered in and out of it. We did it. We were blessed. But we always ran into a moment where we fork in the road, and we didn't. Things got worse. We did. We blessed. And at some point, because he always going to test you. It's Job. I always tell y'all, go read the story of Job. There's always going to be a test. There's always going to be a test. There's always a test. You sacrifice, he blesses you. Now he want to show you a rough path to see if you're going to trust him. There's always going to be a test. I'm telling you, go read the story of Job. Job was down for God. Nothing but God. Hey, and the devil, trust me, let me at him and I'll see how faithful he is to you. Killed his family, took everything he had away, all of that. Did everything that'll make you question God. But Job stayed steady and got tenfold. And you wish in life you didn't have to go through those tests to prove it, but that's the enemy. These battles are bigger than us, bigger than flesh and blood. Gave him 1,000 diseases. The story of Job, man, I embody the story of Job. The reason why is, and it's not so much a preventative measure, but I live my life trying to prove to the devil, no matter what you do to me, my family, my surroundings, my loved ones, my life, you are not going to stop me from loving God. Like, I have this mental thing where people be like, what you mean you talk to the devil? I'm saying I have this mental thing where I remind the enemy, I don't care what you do to me. Tell a doctor to tell me I got 2 months. I don't care. You ain't going to stop me from loving God. You're not. You're not. And I don't know that why. Maybe that's why I have a lot of good fortune. But I always expect the test to come. I expect the hard times and the test to come. I expect just some random craziness. Oh, you're being accused of this. Oh, the police come get you for something you didn't do, but everybody think you did. Oh, I expect something that you can't make up. But I always remind the enemy in my prayers, it don't matter what you do. I love God. I love him. I love him. I love him. You can't take that from me. You may cause me a little pain here and there, but it ain't going to stop me from loving him. And telling y'all, maybe that's why, because I think he is aware of who he can mess with and who he can't. So I urge people to train your mind spiritually if you're a person of faith, because I don't want to instill my faith on anybody else. That's God's job to every man to hear. And maybe that is now. I don't know. But that I am not trying to instill my faith on anybody. That is your business, because I recognize you born in a different culture or whatever it may be. To each his own. I ain't got no problem with that. That's your business. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm down in what they believe. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay. The word says that Satan goes to and from accusing the brethren. Yep. Man, listen, man. I'm just saying, yeah, family faith football. I'm just saying I love God. And I know I'm blessed that he continues to bless me. And even when I start speaking like this in front of an audience and people that's going to 2,000 views or whatever this video get, if they watch it, they're going to hear this. I don't expect that to make him happy, the enemy. So I expect the test, but you ain't finna stop me from telling people how much I love God and why I love him. And maybe that influences other people. I'm not trying to force anybody, but I'm sorry. I know it makes God happy when we uplift his name. And I always want to be in his good graces, because God has blessed me with a spirit of fearlessness. And the only fear I have is disappointing him. That's it. The only fear I have is of God. I have no fear of nothing else. I love my wife to death, but if the devil come and do some shicey stuff, I'm still going to love God. I'm going to mourn, but I'm going to love God. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything. anything. Now, I don't want certain things to happen. I don't want misfortune to happen. But listen, man, God told me he got me. You see how I wink? God told me he got me. So I can go hard. I can go all in. Fearless. Fearless. I can go all in. I ain't got to hesitate. I ain't got to, well, you want to be careful. God got me. And even if I wasn't careful and it was to my demise, it was a part of his plan. I don't have that fear. I don't. Man, somebody said, as a Satanist, I can respect this. That's very bold what you said, but that's powerful if y'all really think about it. The enemy is already testing your faith by making you a Dolphins fan. Boy, oh boy. See, now you're going to make me joke. And I try my best not to joke with religion, but God know we are human. Listen, man. See, now I'm finna say something foul. See, that was the enemy testing me right there. He was and now I want to tell y'all what I was about to say that wasn't right. Then that's the enemy testing me anyway, but God forgive me, I gotta say it. So you try to tell me the enemy sent us to oh my gosh, man, no. Tua's a blessing. But sometimes I think to myself, maybe this ain't Tua calling. Maybe it is. Maybe God is going to show Tua to win 10 Super Bowls and be like, see what I can do? Won't he do it? Because if Tua win a Super Bowl, I'm going to be on here praising. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Oh, my gosh. Oh. Won't he do it? Man. Oh. Tua's a good young man. I know he's blessed, man. He's blessed. Oh. Oh, man. No, don't say stuff like that. Nobody's the devil. Don't call anybody the devil. Don't call anybody the devil. Trust me. No one is the devil. The devil uses people. Right? Oh. Sorry, my faith is weak in the department. Tua ain't winning no Super Bowl. Hey, man, at the end of the day, that's what I always tell y'all. Time will tell, man. Time will tell. But above all, man, we sit here, we joke about football, we talk about this team, we wanted to be better. But at the end of the day, we all grown men and women that's just trying to enjoy life. And this is a large part of our life that we love, we congregate with, which is the Miami Dolphins in football. And we bring it together, different personalities all around the world. We got people all around the world on this channel. And we bring it together and we congregate, man. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not apologizing for what I do, but I'm just telling y'all, sometimes I do have moments like this where I'm going to instill my faith and what works for me on others. I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything, but I got to tell you what has worked for me. And to all those people that don't share the same religion or don't have a religion at all, or don't believe in the religion that I believe in, that doesn't stop me from loving you. That don't have anything to do with my relationship with you. Those are two separate things, because spirituality is a relationship. So don't let that be a barrier between me and you because of my faith. Because I will love any one of you regardless of your faith, even if you were a Satanist. I love you. I love you. Okay. But yeah. And for those, like I said, those who don't even believe in religion, then I always tell people like this: whether you believe in Christianity or not, one thing I can tell you is that the Bible, even if you want to look at it as just a book and a story, It is a real good guide in life. You know how you can go buy a life book that'll help you navigate life? Even if you don't want to look at it on the spiritual realm, it is a good book to read that can help you with many principles in life. If you want to look at it at that just bare way of looking at it, that is a excellent book to help guide you living the right life. The right life, one that will not lead you to destruction. Take the religion out of it, right? It's a good way of living life. It's a good way of living life. That book is a good way of living. And I need to, I try to read the book as much as I can. And every time I do, I understand something new. I question the book every chance I get. I read and be like, well, I don't know if that's what that meant. Because that's all theologians do. They're given based off of history and everything that they have as data. They're making a lot of assumptions. So you read it for yourself and take out of it what you believe and pray to God to give you the right interpretation, because your interpretation in your relationship is more important than anybody else's, even a pastor or preachers or whatever. Now you can look for them for guide sometimes, you know what I mean? For guidance. But yeah, man, I'll be like anything that's a contradiction. Well, how is this if that is that? And that's how I wish Bible studies were, where, grown people could, go over, like grown people, like say 4 families, 4 couples, married adults can go over each other's house once every week, like Bible study, right? And get around a campfire and read certain parts of the Bible and have conversation about contradictions and what they believe and stuff like that. That's real Bible study to me. But not just, I just can't subscribe to just what one person is telling me and then another group of people doing the same religion have a difference of this and that. Man, let's ask God to interpret this, help us interpret this. And that's like I be having visions of that later in my life, being wealthy in at my house with some other families in the backyard around a campfire, talking about what the word says and talking about, then why would she do this or he do that for her if she did that? That doesn't make sense. Having real life conversation about it, but not so formal, man. That's the only thing with churches and stuff now. They try to make everything so formal when God accepts us how we are, man. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent now. The Bible incorporated the Torah with the New Testament, all of those things that some people say it did, some people say it did, all of that, man. But I know one thing. All I'm saying is, for the most part, it is a good guide on life, because if you follow those teachings and those principles, it does help you live a clean life in today's society, that should allow you to make wise decisions that will ultimately advance you and your lineage in life. Because let's be honest, look at all of our youthful mistakes that got us behind. All them youthful mistakes are non-biblical. Well, I did this when I was young and I messed up. Non-biblical. Like, there's a blueprint of how to live your young life so that you can be ahead in your older life. And especially in my community, I don't know about other communities, I can't speak about them, but I know in the African American community, with our statistics being behind in almost every category, and there's multiple reasons, so I'm not discounting one or the other. There's multiple reasons, but we're stuck in a culture that gets it wrong at a young age, and we're automatically behind. And within our culture and the system that is presented in front of us, it's just not a good mix. It's like Kool-Aid without sugar. Our culture mixed with the system of our country is just not a good mix. It's a recipe for disaster. So I personally feel like even in our community, we got to change our culture and have systems that are more conducive to supporting our culture. And the bad thing is, and the most important thing is, we got to stop looking for the government to create those systems. We have to create them ourselves, because you will never get those systems created to you by our government. Everybody else creating their systems for themselves that work for them. And we need to do the same. And this is not about this isn't about dissolution. This is just simply about culture surviving. It's that simple. It's survival of our culture. Because our culture affects us. And everybody doesn't subscribe to our culture. So remember, I'm not talking about race when I bring up culture. Now, a lot of cultures do subscribe. A lot of races do subscribe to specific cultures. But, in our community, when it does come to race, we subscribe to heavily to specific cultures. And we just need to reevaluate those things so we can do better as a whole. Amen. Not everyone who says Lord, Lord is God, just like TD Jakes. I don't know just like who. All I know is I don't put my faith in no man. I only put it in him. Yeah, I don't put my faith in no man. I put it in him. And then I don't judge other people or what I believe they are, whether they real or not, because I'm not in their relationship with God. All this stuff I'm talking about with my faith today, I might do a stream later today that does not signify my faith whatsoever and say some things, and then I'll be like, he claimed to be godly. This is why I don't talk about other people, because my relationship with God is nobody else's business other than what I allow you to know, which I let you know a lot today. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to fall short. Every man falls short. I don't put no preacher or nobody up on a pedestal. Even they sin. Even they fall short, and they try every day not to, I would hope. Well, that's the problem. We're putting more faith in the person delivering the message than than where the message is coming from. So it's just what I believe. I don't judge people, man, in that sense. I got opinions about people, but I don't. Who am I? Who am I? Anyway, yeah, man, y'all hit the like button once again. But yeah, we ain't even talk nothing about Tua still being in the concussion protocol. How long? We've been talking for an hour and a half. We ain't say nothing about Tua in the protocol. And will Miami get Vic Fangio? All right, another thing real quick about the Miami Dolphins, y'all. We might get Vic Fangio. I don't know. But stop listening to all these fake reports. People hitting me up, sending me screenshots of text messages and stuff. And I'm just and see, I have people that I talk to in the organization, and I'm very selective on when I call them. I'm very selective on when I speak to them because I don't want to overdo my welcome at all. Stop sending me text messages and all that stuff, because all y'all did is make me feel like I overstepped my bounds yesterday by reaching out, thinking that, we finna sign Fangio for real. And I'm reaching out, and because I spoke to one of them on Monday, and I'm reaching out. They were like, man, I told you I would tell you if I hear something, but I'm not hearing any of that. Of course, and it's just what I told y'all, what was told to me. He's the leading candidate. Of course, he got offered the job, but ain't nobody agreed to nothing yet. Now, we might hear later today, Fangio signs, he agrees. But as of right now, ain't nobody agreed to nothing. That man didn't say, yeah, I'm coming to Miami. And I don't know why I fell for it. I ain't fall for it last night, but I was just verifying. And all these messages, don't tell nobody, but it's confirmed. Fangio is signing. He just can't yet because he's still under contract with the Eagles. He's an advisor for the Eagles. He could take a job. He ain't coaching in the game right now. He's an advisor of the team. That's his official role. He could take a job. The thing with Fangio is he got 4-5 offers right now. The man got 4 to 5 offers right now. You got the Atlanta Falcons fans. Yeah, we about to sign Fangio. I heard that it's a wrap. You got you got all these teams. All these teams. So he might sign. But it's funny that we're interviewing one of our current coaches today. Imagine if somebody actually leaked that we were going to sign Fangio before we even interview another guy that we're interviewing today. Doesn't make sense. So let the situation play out. I hope we get Fangio. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't see any candidate that I'm ecstatic about. I don't care. I really don't. Fangio. I know the body of work. I know how you make your name sometimes. So I ain't very ecstatic, but he might be the best option. So it is what it is. But don't get me wrong, if we get him, they're going to blow it up like, see, we got a real coaching staff. Results are all that matters. You say we had a real coaching staff last year. I ain't seen no results. So Hackett is the Jets' next head coach. I agree with some of the analysts on that Hackett move. Hackett, he getting Aaron Rodgers. They're finna try to put a full court press on Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers got to want to go there. If Aaron Rodgers is cool with going to the Jets, he will be a Jet. Nathaniel Hackett coming in is just because Aaron Rodgers loves him. And Aaron Rodgers knows that with Nathaniel Hackett, he going to run the offense he wants to run and do what he wants to do. Hackett ain't going to have nothing to do with that. Even though it's exactly what he wants to do. So bringing Nathaniel Hackett ain't a bad thing because, see, getting a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers, it don't matter what OC you bring in. They can incorporate what they like to do. They know they have their own playbook up here. They have their own playbook. Getting an Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady, the OC doesn't matter. The position coaches are what matter because you want to get the best out of the players to execute it. But the OC calling plays and all that, it's going to be that quarterback's package anyway. Did you hear what they said about Tom Brady? The interview, who was it? It was one of the receivers. I forgot which receiver it was in Tampa. They were being interviewed recently, right? And they said that Tom Brady is a little more humble also. He's aggressive, but he's also more humble than people think because his first year in Tampa and this year under whoever it was, he was very humble because those are two different systems, right? Tom Brady waited all the way to week 11 to say, all right, let's stop this. Tom Brady learned the whole new system. And he said for 11 games, they would be on the field and Tom Brady would be like in audibles and stuff. He'll be yelling at the line, left, left, left. And it may not mean go left. It may mean something, but it was what he meant in New England. And Tom Brady's like, you didn't hear me say, like yelling at people like you didn't hear me say this or do that. And he was getting it wrong, but the terminology was different. And he was so used to it that for like 11 weeks, they were doing that. And he ran that offense, but they said this year in particular, when Todd Bowles, when they would bring new wrinkles, he would learn it. But eventually he said, all right, let's cut the crap. Now let's put in the things that I like to do. Just like the Super Bowl year, they say he incorporated those, and that's when they start winning, blowing people out, and they went to the Super Bowl and they won it. They said they were the ones, the receivers were the ones yelling at Tom Brady, man, what you doing, man? We expect you to take over. What you want us to do? What plays you want to run? And Tom was just like, it'll come. Just let's try to perfect this first. And he eventually did that. And then they were rocking and rolling. They were winning and they were dominating. And they won a Super Bowl. So guys like Tom and Aaron Rodgers, they already got their own playbook. They going to play coy if you trying to run your thing. Okay, let's run it. But at the end of the day, you brought them in there to be them and do what they do best and what they know. So it's always going to end up shifting. So Nathaniel Hackett it doesn't matter that he went to the Jets. That's the link to get Aaron Rodgers. Now, if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, they screwed. Or one of the better quarterbacks. But if they get Aaron Rodgers, I'm telling y'all, not Green Bay, but they gonna be dangerous. Y'all give me a second. Hey, you okay? Oh, I'm live right now. Huh? Oh, you want me to put you on camera? Oh, you on there now. You all shaded up in school? You all shaded up in school? Is this your the class where you got to do all the walking that you hate? Barbecue? Well, make sure you make me a plate. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna eat you later. Love you, baby. Bye-bye. My bad. That ain't Hillary. That's my oldest daughter. She graduating this year, high school. I'm getting old, y'all. That's my baby girl. That's my oldest. See, I got the big baby girl and the little baby girl. My oldest daughter, she graduated, and my little baby grown. She finna be a grown woman. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, she'll be graduating. She calling me at the school barbecue right now. So I'm gonna hit her up when I'm done with this stream. TD, you getting old. Yeah, man. I'm finna have an 18-year-old, y'all. I made it through the Sweet 16, spending that money and doing all that. I done made it, y'all. I made it. Then I got this little one here. She gonna take everything from me. She gonna take everything from me. Yeah, we talk about you. Yeah, we talking about you. You, child, you be looking lost when you wake up. Yeah, your mama girl. Yeah, your mama girl. Oh my gosh. Oh man, congrats, TD. Yeah, congrats for her, man. So she applied for 18 colleges. She already got 8 of them back and got accepted to all 8. So we waiting on the other ones. They ain't gonna come to March. She said, so we'll see. We gotta evaluate what school she want to go to. All these schools she like, Ivy League, some of them in Florida, some hometown ones, all that good stuff, man. So I think she gonna get accepted wherever she want to go. She over a 5.0. She's always A's, rarely get B's, rarely. And she's just phenomenal, man. She is phenomenal. She'll be 18 too in no time. Yeah. 3-4 months from now, she'll be 18. Yeah, so baby girl done got grown on me. It's all right. She know what life, she know what they expect in life. Daddy done put all the information she need to know in her ear. And a little bit more I gotta give her, but yeah. She prepared. She very mature for her age, and she focused and she ready. So I'm proud of her. Big time, y'all. Anyway, I don't forgot what I was talking about. Jets gang in the building. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The Vic Fangio, man, it is what it is. Like I said, they trying to get Aaron Rodgers. And I'm going to tell you now, if they do get Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, man. And you know they ain't just going to go get Rodgers. You don't just go get Rodgers and say steer the ship. They're going to go get Rodgers. They're going to get another receiver. They already got the running back that's coming back. They're going to tighten up the O-line a little more because they got the resources. Yeah. Super chat, bro. My bad. If I miss, okay, I see the super chat. And again, if you want to donate to the channel today, I'm trying to push all donations to my wife's Cash App for her birthday weekend because she is this channel. She allows this channel to be what it is for her sacrifices and everything she does. All right. Me and the wife going to Miami versus Cowboys next season. We gonna meet at Casablanca. I'm trying to eat some stuffed lobster. That is busting. So you had the stuffed lobster, yeah, man. Yeah, we might. I mean, just hit me up on IG. Maybe we can meet up. You know, it depends. You know, I got to try to get me a suite though for that game. I got to try to see if I can get in a suite or at least get some sweet seats in that executive level. Because like I told y'all, man, I got ops out here. So you know when you big dogging it. You know, you gotta go where the ops can't. You know, when the ops be out there, where he at? Oh, there you go. Yeah, but we can't get back there. That's how you big dog on the ops. So I gotta get my sweet game up. You know, executive parking right there. Go through the tunnel nobody else go through. Be in the level nobody else in. So yeah, man, we trying to sweet it up for that game. And if I can't, then I might be right here. All right. Now, truth be told, though, in all seriousness, I'm just playing about all that. But in all seriousness, if the wife truly want to go to that game, we will go to it, and I will work hard that day with my phone like I always do. But I don't like going to games anymore. Does Hillary have PayPal? I don't know. I think she do, but I don't know her PayPal. So if you want to, the link to my PayPal is in the description of the video. If you want to send it there, and make sure you put the message on it for her, and then I'll make sure she knows and gets all the love, bro. But in all seriousness, I don't like going to games at all anymore, really. You know, I love streaming at home with y'all. I used to stream at the games with y'all, but it's work. Because I also wouldn't go out there without streaming without y'all. I wouldn't just go to the game to enjoy it. I wouldn't go by myself and come back and be like, let me tell y'all what I saw. I want to experience the game with you guys. Every game. I haven't missed a single game on this channel in 5 years. Even when I was going to the game streaming it. But it's so much work. It's so much work. And the Cowboys versus the Dolphins ain't special for me. It ain't special for her. It's just her opportunity to see her team. So that's all. The truth be told, the way they play defense and the way we play offense, I don't want to go witness a loss. That's a game that I'm going to have an L on at our home stadium. Unless we do something different this offseason that makes me feel like we can beat them. So just so you know, Dallas game and any prediction I give y'all is an L unless we do certain things in the offseason that makes me feel like we're going to have the advantage over them. Yeah. What are you talking about, huh? I'm going to eat your hand. I remember when you used to do that, right? And I had the little babies. Remember Cammy was like this and Carter was just a little bigger. And I would be at the game, they on my laps and I'm streaming 3rd and 8 and people around me like, what is he doing? 3rd and 8 from the 40. Oh, but it's work. Holding the phone in your hand the whole time. I'd rather be right here. So, oh, sorry, y'all. That was rude. We are going to hold our breath and our buds are going to tighten up after every single hard hit if Tua is our QB next year. Well, that been started when he came back. Yeah, mama. Well, why we holding our breath? According, what's wrong? What wrong? What wrong? What wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Huh? Huh? You hungry? You hungry? Yeah. 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 You hungry? All right. All right. I got your bottle right here. I was just trying to wait you out. Is that better? Yeah, that's all you wanted. What did he say? Holding our breath about Tua hits. You can't even hold your breath about a Tua hit anymore because you may not know if he can cuss until after the game or the next day. You can't even hold your breath because you don't know if he done finished the game and he looked fine if he can cuss or not. So I'm sorry. This whole Tua thing is, I feel like it's a train wreck. This whole thing is a train wreck. And people only want him to be the quarterback and the guy. Like, I'm telling y'all now, give Ryan Tannehill, say people didn't like Tannehill. Give him the exact same 3 years as Tua. And, man, the outrage right now. Why are we sticking with him? He always hurt. And he ain't even consistent. He had one decent season. And that year wasn't even consistent. It was against the easy teams and was a bum against the better ones. Man, I don't get it. Same people talk about we hate Tua, but they okay with him out there putting himself at risk every time. This I don't care what no doctor sitting there talk about he's not more at prone than others. We know that. But we also know if he keep on taking them, see, they're playing. Let me tell y'all something. They playing y'all. They playing y'all with words right now. And I always tell y'all about those true lies and false facts. Oh, breaking news. Doctors say Tua is no more prone to concussions than anybody else. We know that. Nobody is more prone to concussions than anybody else, no matter what happens. You can have 100 concussions in a year. You're not more prone than anybody else. But what does that have to do with the damage his next one can cause on his long-term functions? What does that have to do with the damage that the next one can cause? Tua still ain't can clear concussion protocol. So if we beat Buffalo, y'all think he would have played the very next week? Would they have cleared him then? I'm curious about that. And also, are they going to clear him for the Pro Bowl as an alternate? Are they going to clear him for the Pro Bowl as an alternate? Tua is QB1. Facts are facts. Nobody's disputing that. That is a fact right now. At least we believe it to be. Tua's mother was looking real concerned during the interview about his health and future going forward. I haven't seen the interview yet. Everybody keep telling me that. that they say that he'll be back, but they looked a little really like bothered or concerned about it. But I haven't seen the interview. But the truth is, we don't know what they told Tua. We don't know what they told their family. But I told y'all what the neurologist specialist said about concussions. You can keep getting cleared. The neurologist said you can keep getting cleared because concussions ain't nothing but your damaged, your brain being bruised, and you get rest, the bruising and it goes away, and now you don't have a concussion. Now you're cleared. You can keep getting cleared. But that people aren't talking about the real issue. That has nothing to do with the long-term effects. They have no clue as to what he already went through, what it's going to do to his long term. They won't know for 20 years. He might already be screwed 20 years from now. History tells them 3 concussions, he shouldn't be screwed severely. Excuse me. That's the issue that the neurologists keep telling y'all that y'all ignoring. You can be cleared easily. All right, you're no longer concussed. But they don't know the long-term impact. 20 years from now, you'll know. Even if Tua didn't play football anymore starting today, 20 years from now, he could be just fine. Or 20 years from now, he could start twitching. Or he could start hallucinating. Or he could start showing signs of CTE. You won't know. That's why the more you get, the more likely of issues later on. They don't know. Neurologists will not know the impact for way until the future. You won't. Those chemicals that's released, they take a long time to take effect and do what they do. It is a bad chemical released, and it's in there now, in your brain, in the liquid of your brain that shouldn't be there. That's what CTE is, y'all. When your brain is impacted, it releases this chemical that never is supposed to be released into the fluids of the brain or whatever. But it takes a long time for that impact and more fluid to build up, whatever that chemical is, to impact you up here. So they have no idea for multiple years how much damage he's already suffered. And then when you're suffering damage in a short amount of time, you're getting bigger doses of that chemical being released. Hey, mama. Yeah. So when you really sit down with him and his family and tell him stuff like that, these doctors had to tell him, now, we believe you will still be fine in the future, but the more you take, we can't guarantee your future health. This is down the line. You're thinking about now, but you got to think about long term. I'm not excusing Aaron Hernandez's actions, but when they studied this man and found out he had severe CTE, that could be a very good reason to why he was off the handles killing people. Living that life. And when you watch the movie, Concussions, those were real enactments of stories that were told from family members of those people in that movie. Look at how those men were. Sleeping in their trucks, paranoid, freaking out. If they do go home, they violent, they erratic, man, that's your brain, man. So I'm going to tell y'all now, man, and what they don't talk about is all the players that's dealing with CTE struggling because you don't, like look at it. Look at it like this. Name a player on the team that 20 years from now, you won't remember him. You'll be like, yeah, he played for the Dolphins, but they ain't famous. Taking and Landon Roberts, for instance, and I don't wish anything on anybody. God got his back. Taking and Landon Roberts. What the NFL ain't showing you right now are all the Landon Roberts out there in the world that's struggling at home today from 20 years ago. Literally losing their mind, freaking out, and doing crazy things. The NFL ain't telling you about all of those guys. All you know about are all the great players. The only people we follow later in life are the greats. And that's only if they're out in the public. That's only if they're still doing commercials and stuff. Some of the greats you don't even see right now because they at home struggling with CTE and they not putting themselves out there. No one saw Junior Seau doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they got to be honest and start talking about this with. Well, let me stop. All the players know it already. But this is your one chance in life to get millions and millions and millions of dollars. These players know this. They know what they have at risk. They know what's going on, man. And especially for Tua, see, quarterbacks deep down, they have this feeling like, well, we're a little safer because we don't get hit as much and the rules protect us. But our quarterback isn't. Our quarterback is no. Quarterback shouldn't have to worry about this stuff, but our quarterback is. He getting concussions like other players that play on the offensive line and the defensive line. And that was another thing that a study showed. Most people that have CTE later on were in the trenches or linebackers and running backs. The study showed that the people, one of the highest rated for CTE later in life are the linemen, defense and offense, running backs, and linebackers. Because on every play, the linemen are clashing. Running backs and linebackers clashing. Quarterbacks are the least. But Tua already got 3. There's quarterbacks that go a whole career and don't get 1. Tua already got 3. All right, 2. You know, they be debating, whatever. Y'all get my point. So that's why that's why people can be concerned about it. Because how y'all gonna feel? I don't care if Tua never has another sack in his life and never gets another concussion. How y'all gonna feel if this man 20 years from now, Tua the savior, our great savior that won Super Bowls, he's sitting there shaking like Muhammad Ali or something like that? What y'all gonna think? And the diagnosis is severe CTE. Well, what you gonna think as a fan? It's gonna be one of the saddest things ever, and I pray nothing like that ever happens to him. Ever. Up the wifey back, she's smiling her world off. Don't start that crying stuff. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's that time. I'm actually running way over. But you just got back. You had a good time? Let me see the nails. Let me see the nails. Okay. Let me see the feet. I can't see the feet. I need to see the feet. All right. Did it feel good? Hillary, don't start the crying stuff. Okay. Can you please stop? All right, I'm finna get ready so we can go on our lunch date. All right. Love y'all. I got to get out of here. It's time to get to the. She says she love you guys. Thank y'all so much for showing her love. All right. Anybody who wants to donate to her birthday, the Cash App is on the screen. Love y'all for that. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all hit the like button. I got to get out of here. It's wifey time. You know, so we can get this OnlyFans episode shot before lunch, and then we go to lunch. I'll see y'all later. Maybe I'll go live tonight. I don't know. It depends on the time because we got all kind of stuff scheduled. It might be late, or you won't see me for the rest of the day. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all, appreciate you. Love you, Miss Fins. TFJ, I see you. Cap for life. What up, homie? Love you so much, man. I never forget when you brought me the shirt training camp, man. Salute to you, homie. I still rock that shirt. I rock it on stream sometimes. Love y'all, man. Salute. All right, you ready to go take care of mommy? You ready to go take care of mama? Yep. All right, y'all. Love y'all, man. Peace. I'm out. All right, let's go. Let's go.